this video, we're going to go over how to create a canvas widget in Python Tkinter. The canvas is a rectangular space where you can add lines, shapes, text, and even other Tkinter widgets. In order to create a canvas, we first have to initialize it. We pass in the root as the parent and add an optional background color just to make the canvas easier to see. Finally, we display the canvas by using the pack method. If you run the code, you should see your canvas inside of the root window. If the canvas isn't the correct size for your project, you can change that by giving it a specific width and height. I'm going to set the width and height to 500 by 500. If you run the code, you'll see that the canvas is now 500 by 500. Maybe you want the canvas to completely fill its parent widget. If you're using pack to display the canvas, you can use the fill and expand options. As the name suggests, fill makes the canvas fill out its parent widget in a given direction. Setting fill to X makes the canvas fill the parent out horizontally. Setting it to Y makes it fill vertically, and then setting it to both makes it fill both horizontally and vertically. So we're going to set fill equal to both. Sometimes the canvas's parent widget can change size, creating extra space for the canvas. To ensure the canvas expands with the additional space, we're going to use the expand option and set it equal to true. If you run the code, the canvas should completely fill the window even if you resize it. You can achieve the same effect if you're using grid to display the canvas, but it's a little more involved. So the first thing you have to do is use the row configure and column configure methods on the canvas's parent. The first parameter for these methods is the row and column that the canvas is currently in, which is row 0 and column 0 for our project. The second parameter is an integer that represents how much weight the canvas has relative to other widgets in the same parent. Since we only have the canvas inside of the root, we'll just set the weight equal to 1 for both methods. Finally, we add the sticky option to the canvas method. The sticky option controls which side of the grid cell the canvas is going to stick to. For example, passing in north will cause the canvas to stick to the top of its parent. Passing in west will make it stick to the left of its parent, and so on and so forth. We need the canvas to stick to all 4 sides, so we're going to pass in all 4 directions. Again, if you run the code, the canvas should completely fill the root window even if you resize it. Another thing you can do to customize the canvas is to add a border around it. So the first thing we're going to do is set the border color using the highlight background option. Next, we're going to set how thick the border is using the highlight thickness option. If you run the code, you should see a black border around your canvas. When adding things to the canvas, you're going to need to specify where you want things by using one or more sets of XY coordinates. On the canvas, the x-axis goes from left to right and the y-axis goes top to bottom. So for example, if we have a canvas that is 250 by 250 and we want to place text that is directly in the middle of the canvas, we'll have to place it at 125 by 125. The canvas widget provides several methods for drawing shapes, images, and text. Here's a quick overview of each. Create art draws a curved art like a pie slice. Create bitmap displays a bitmap image. Create image inserts an image onto the canvas. Create line draws a straight line between 2 or more points. Create oval creates an oval or circle inside of a bounding box. Create polygon draws a shape with multiple connected points. Create rectangle creates a rectangle using 2 corner points. Create text displays text at a specific position. And create window embeds another Tkinter widget inside of the canvas. So in this video, we only focus on setting up and customizing the canvas widget itself. In upcoming videos, I'm going to go more in depth on each of these methods, so stay tuned and thank you for watching.